5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Radiant team pick.
I
Dire
speak for the
team
trees. Ember spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Razor.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Tiny.
Okay, we're going to be back with the first game of OG versus Alliance. Already straight into that draft. Sven, the Keeper of the Light, Chen, CK, and Earthspirit ban out by OG. Meanwhile, the Darkseer, Enigma, Shadow Demon, as well as the Magnus Pugner taken out here by Alliance.
5 seconds remaining.
Alliance Go back once again for the Razor, the Rubik being picked up here now as well. OG, Tiny, Ember Spirit, Nature's Prophet. We did see the Razor run over the Ember Spirit in the last game, Caban up against Alliance, but can OG do something about it this time? Will they be able to take a better advantage? Well, no. It was the Shadow Demon up against the Ember Spirit to start with, wasn't it? And then came the lane swaps. Razor went into the mid after being in the safe lane solo for a few minutes up against the Pugna. Lifesteal is going to be the pick. And I wonder where OG... Jug is still there. Just making sure, yep, PA is still there as well, but lifesteal is pretty darn strong. What I have seen a lot of the lifestealers go for that Hand of Midas into the Radiance. And what are OG going to pick up here? Just to try and deal with this, they do have final pick. So, you know, they can take the time, think about this final pick, depending on what Alliance want to be picking up here next, and after the draft, after the ban phases as well. What's it gonna be? OG. Just thinking about this, just taking the time. I mean, what do they want to go for here? Nature's Prophet. A good offlaner on the Nature's Prophet. They're going to be picking up the Beastmaster. And then instantly Alliance come back with the Winter Wyvern. This could be pretty good for locking down the Ember Spirit. The Nature's Prophet and the Beastmaster have minions of their own. So if they can get like a good Winter's Curse on top of maybe the Tiny, maybe the Ember Spirit, maybe even the Beastmaster and the Nature's Prophet themselves, when all these heroes are nearby, when the minions of the treants, obviously the balls for the Beastmaster are up and around as well, this could be a good pick here from Alliance, just to destroy anybody that gets caught out in the Winter's Curse. Now OG, taking this reserve time to think about the final ban. Probably gonna be the off-lane hero to go with either the Rubik or the Winter Wyvern here.
Dire team ban.
You ban out the Batrider. That's pretty good for locking down the Ember Spirit and the Nature's Prophet as well, making sure that they can't obviously get their movement off the Nature's Prophet, being able to TP away the Ember Spirit with the Remnants. So yeah, Batrider, good ban there by the side of OG. And Alliance. What's their final ban going to be? What do they think completes this lineup for OG? Probably going to be a position 1 hero. Maybe the Phantom Assassin? Like I said, the Juggernaut is still there as well. Troll wouldn't be a bad pickup either by OG. Being able to use that ultimate to survive through the lifesteal, but then the Razor just drains the damage. The Troll really can't do anything. Luna wouldn't be a bad shout, adds to the push pressure coming out from OG there as well, being able to use those bouncing glaives to ban out the Drow.
Radiant team pick.
Send.
Okay, Alliance going to be going for the off-lane Sand King. And OG got themselves 40 seconds now to think about this final pick. Where did he go with this?
10 seconds remaining.
Monkey King.
Choose your
Could it be a
hero.
Monkey King? So it's going to be No Tail on the Nature's Prophet. We've got ILTW on the Ember Spirit, Seb on the Beastmaster, Jarex playing the Tiny, and Thompson playing the Monkey King. Meanwhile, on the side of Alliance, Boxy picks up the Sand King, Insania on the Winter Wyvern, Mickey playing the Lifestealer, Koivka on the Razor, and Tega will play the Rubik. Interested to see how this Monkey King matchup goes. I'm assuming this is going to be a safe lane Thompson. Up against Boxy. There's Seb in the off lane with the Beastmaster. No Tail, Jarex playing those support heroes there. But yeah, just to see how Thompson does against the Sand King. Obviously, you're going to have the Jingu Mastery to go up against Boxy. Anytime he comes in close, you just give him a whack with your right click, stack those up. Then Boxy could find it a little bit harder to sustain in the lane. Obviously, Thompson as well having the longer attack range on the Monkey King, as well as the Boundless Strike once that starts coming out. So if Boxy reveals himself in the Sandstorm, those Boundless Strikes could start flying. So, OG versus Alliance, game number 1.
The trees.
Chill, baby.
I love that voice line for Winter Wyvern. So good. The impending gongs. So let's see. Both teams. I don't know. Koivka has been absolutely dominant.
Of inspiration.
Let's just let the players get this out of the system, get those voice lines out. But yeah, Koivka was extremely dominant both matches up against Cabana on the Razor. In fact, I don't know if OG saw those to let it through. But Mickey on the Lifestealer could be good.
Oh dear. That was not wise.
Jingu Mastery does pierce spell immunity, so the Rage won't be able to deal with that. It's just the bonus damage as well. It's so heavy, 150 at level 4 with 60% bonus lifesteal. Yeah.
Well, this'll work.
Even got the handy dandy guide tips there for anyone who's not 100% sure how to play the Monkey King. Well, sort of OG. Was there any smoke spots up there? There was no smokes. So, both teams. I wonder if Alliance go for the steal again. They did do it in the first game against Caban. Set the lanes 2-on-2, just pretended, or didn't show. So it was the standard, you steal our rune, we'll steal your rune, only it was 2-on-2. So both teams having different ideas what would happen with the runes, and Alliance able to snatch 3 in that first game.
A strict no-kill policy. The worms will have you.
Just waiting for Sand King to reconnect. Needed to restart his computer.
Right.
Hopefully it won't be too long.
Well. Sicko.
Tips being used wisely, voice lines as well. From both lineups, yeah, same both lineups. Maybe because of the Monkey King, the Nature's Prophet, and the Beastmaster, just the amount of split push they're going to be able to do here. I'm assuming Thompson goes for the Battle Fury at some point as well on the Monkey King. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to assume. In the middle of transforming into a courier. I think OG might edge it, but Alliance played really well in the last two matches. Just absolutely dominant with that Razor, so I'm not saying they're completely without a chance. I'm just saying I give the slight edge to OG.
Come.
Is it going to be the mid lane Monkey King? Does Thompson? It looks like Thompson wants to run that mid. He didn't swap, did he? No swaps. Yeah, no, it's still ILTW on the Ember Spirit. Monkey King doing a little bit of roaming. We could see a little bit of an engagement coming up. Tager's going to be taking harass from the Treants, as well as No Tail himself. Mickey still hiding himself in the trees, lifesteal. They don't want to show just yet. And it looks like Alliance were committed. Maybe looking for a fight. Nothing skilled up in the Winter Wyvern, so no Arctic Burn. Monkey King gets himself in. What? The tips come out. Alright, that's pretty big. Alliance is couriered down for the next couple of minutes. Yeah, so it is going to be Thompson mid on the Monkey King.
This be a bad 8.
An ILTW coming up. Are they going to try and go for the snatch? Do they get 3? They got all 4 bouncy runes on the side of OG. Not going great for Alliance there. I know the match has only just started, but that's, you know, something that you need to look at, need to make sure you're secure. Thompson with the body blocks. Coming up against Sanking. It's going to be Boxy in the mid lane. So they do want to be matching the Sanking up against Thompson. But Jingu Mastery comes out, like I say, level 1. This is going to be big anytime Boxy comes forward. Even at level 1, it's an extra 60 bonus damage. And that's really just going to help him farm. Not only farm, just harass out the Sand King as well. Meanwhile, the top lane, Seb, Jerax. They'll be doing what they can in the off lane. It is going to be up against Mickey and Tager. In the bottom lane matchup, it's ILTW versus No-Tail versus Koifka and Sania. Yeah, Thompson going to be able to get easy nice. A little bit of cross out into Boxy as well. But bottom lane, the chase is on Koifka. Is this going to be another kill?
First blood is toast.
First blood going the way of Espada. Yeah, that death for the Monkey King doesn't count. Obviously because he just ran straight into the fountain to get a quick respawn. But Insania now taking a little bit of frost. No Tail is a pretty powerful hero with 65 right click damage at level 2. As a support, No Tail, they're going to try and do this, but No Tail just goes for the TP, will get himself back to fountain. Nothing to cancel there. And then should just be able to, well, he's only level 1 I think, so no Sprout for him. No, he's taking level 2, so he does have the teleportation.
With me.
So yeah, no Sprout to trap heroes in, but we'll be able to TP back to lane. And just harass out Koifka. This is not going well for the side of Alliance just yet. Monkey King in the mid lane. Sentry wards have been traded as well. Boxy, yeah, they both still have one. Just waiting those out. As No-Tail wants to continually harass down Insania. Insania needs to back himself up. damage being taken away from ILTW, but No Tail can still come in. Try and harass him out here.
Pull roots and run.
Even the train's being dropped just to run Koivka back off this lane. And this is the power of the support Nature's Prophet. He gets great. Well, he's going to be able to get a Blightstone though as well. So being able to reduce the target's armor and run the trains at them. Alliance, they might find this off lane a little bit tricky. In fact, they're not finding it easy anywhere. Mickey, just on 12 to the 16 last hits of the Beastmaster. And the Boar even doing as much as he can to harass Mickey out here. The poison from the Boar. Open Wounds comes out onto Seb. Tega maybe can get the Telekinesis drag back if he wants now as well. Doesn't actually want to go for it until the Open Wounds were about to wear off. Mickey had already changed targets. There's going to be a double avalanche coming through from Jarax. And Seb solves himself up, runs himself away with the Boar. Monkey King isn't scared of coming forward. Got himself 2 points into the balance strike now as well. Just using these Jingu Mastery stacks to harass out Boxy. Jerax soaking XP away from Mickey. The camp has been blocked as well. That's a really neat block behind the trees there. And now Open Wounds comes out. Tega's here as well with the Fable. Can he get this Telekinesis up? Will this be Jerax going down? Didn't even need the Telekinesis. But yeah, it's just really neat. You just get it right in between the trees, right on the edge. Get that block off. So Jerax just TPs himself back up, but Seb's still farming while this is going on. He's got himself the double bow timing as well. You know, on the bottom lane. And Sania, the body blocks are going to be there from the train, so he's just going to have to use the Arctic Burn to get himself away from this. And now the damage being stolen. No Tail once again just goes back to Fountain mid lane. Boxy only 2 points. And the sentry ward's still being held for now. Jerax just trying to harass out Tega. Away for this rune. Tega does have the Telekinesis, but the toss up into the air, I think it was just a little bit too soon. And now the race is on. Avalanche, he was on cooldown, so Tega picks himself up a rune. Going to be going the way of Insania now as well, but the sleight of fist. ILTW picks up a kill onto Koivka. 3 runes. The chase is still on. Shrine's going to be popped. Jerax so wants to carry on going, wants to carry on harassing out Tega. Maybe now this turn this one around. And runs it the other way. He can get himself another rune. Or just a rune. As mid lane. Thompson, the balance strike will miss. Caustic Finale just doing a lot of damage to Thompson's health as well. Obviously the unfortunate part is the Sandstorm does push the lane, so Thompson can take it back underneath the tier 1 tower. Koivka coming in with the damage stolen away from ILTW, it looks like, yeah, as well, but No Tail still wants to trade it with the Sprout as well. Can they get this? A Sleight of Fist as well as the Searing Chains. They might actually be able to pick up another kill. The Searing Chains comes out, no mana for the Sleight of Fist up. Now it just comes back up as ILTW secures a kill onto Koivka. Insania gets the trade for ILTW. Wants these quick kills, wants to be building up. He's got himself a bottle as well, so we'll be able to find himself a haste.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Of haste.
Seb, just using the boars to harass out the lifestealer, keeping them away from the creep wave as well. Yeah, getting those nice gold coins. Meanwhile, mid lane, there's a sentry drop. Boxy. No, he wasn't getting that. And ILTW solo takes down Insania. 5-3. Some pretty good plays going on the map for OG. Meanwhile, Koivka is trying to stand back underneath the tier 1 tower, but they do have a ward to see his rotations. And mid lane, no, top lane, they've got the open wounds. Jarax could be in a whole heap of trouble here now as well. The toss up, the avalanche comes through as well, just as the rage wears off. Insania has TP and has got the slow, and the courier got the fortification off. This is the Vlads for Seb though. Mid lane, Thompson didn't even need the TP in from the Nature's Prophet. It was being channeled, but now the roar comes through. This could be a kill. Will be a kill. Mickey gets taken down by Seb solo. Avalanche comes through. Do they have a toss up? They do. And now Seb with the bottle as well. He's going to be having the ball chasing down Jerax. 8-4 before the 8-minute mark. And the Vlads for Beastmaster. Jerax coming through behind now as well, just to do a little bit of scouting, but there's going to be double balls. Insania in the trees. Avalanche, will it fly through? Insania is going to be flying through with the Arctic Burn, but this just forces Mickey off the lane. Yeah, they're going to put pressure on the creep behind the tier 1 tower. Just let the siege creep do what it can to this tier 1 tower now as well. Monkey King Thompson comes in.
It's been fortified. No, mate, don't waste your time.
Got himself the medallion bottom lane. No Tail finds the kill. And OG putting the pressure on. They take a tier 1 tower top. No Tail can put the pressure onto the tier 1 tower in the bot lane. Sand King is TPing himself in. Meanwhile in the river, it's actually going to be the cancel from the Slight Fist. Boxy now needs to run himself away. And an Ember Spirit can chase this up. His damage has been given back to him. This bottom lane, they just profit. This looks like it might be a tier 1 tower in the bot lane as Boxy pops the DD with a bottle. Gunkoif could get back in time here to deny this. No Tail moved himself away. It will go the way of the Radiant. Meanwhile, top lane, they're making a move on to Mickey. Mickey in trouble. He pops the Rage. The right click still. There's lifesteal. It's not going to be enough. And now Seb with his 2 balls, with the siege creep, with Thompson if he wants to hang around, can put pressure onto the tier 2 tower. Just look at how low this is falling. 9 minutes in, this might be a pre-10 minute tier 2 tower for the side of OG. Nature's Prophet. Nothing on the courier. But he sees the lifesteal coming up. Balance Strike comes through with those Jingu Mastery stacks. The toss up now as well. The right clicks. It's going to be the slow from the open wounds. Mickey in the base. Pops the salve. But OG start to take control of this. It is only 10 minutes in. Well, just less than 10 minutes in. But they want to go. The Sprout comes out. It's a little bit too short. Is there going to be another Balance Strike? It off the mark now as well. The Jingle Mastery comes out. Telekinesis back up. But it just puts Tager in a little bit of trouble. Thompson having his damage stolen. And they're just diving tier 3s. The Sprout's there as well. Koivka. 10 minutes in. OG are diving tier 3. Burrow Strike. Epicenter being channeled. Is going to chase Thompson's too fast for it. Won't slow him down. And now Jerax underneath the tier 3 tower. Well, the Fable, this will be the death of Jerax to the tower. First bomb, but there's going to be the Balance Strike across it. Actually takes down Tager. Thompson gets it. The tip comes out to Mickey. And it looks like, OG, you want to be ending this in a real quick fashion. Just bullying in Alliance underneath on their own high ground. Scans there. No Tail. Picks up 2. Espada. Sorry. ILTW from Espada. Goes back in, gets a kill onto his team. He's going to be a double Balance Strike now as well. The Burrow Strike is going to be coming through. Do they have any reveal on this Boxy? In the Sandstorm, he's got nothing to get himself out of the Burrow Strike. But IL2W gets Koivka. And at some point, this is just cruel. Boxy, going to be dusted up, moves himself back onto the high ground. As Jerax continues to skip the lane in the mid lane, putting pressure onto this tier 1 tower. Now I think finally OG moved themselves away, but this net worth 12k in 11 minutes, 17 kills.
Dyer's middle tower is fallen. Well.
Alliance played well last match, but this match, OG just on another level. But it is a best of 5, so there's oh so many chances to come back into it. Bottom lane, are they going to be able to find Sandkick here? Boxy, the sleight of Searing Chain, Slight Fist comes out. Boxy killed off. And ILTW on a monster kill. Jerax, well, his net worth isn't looking too bad there as well. And 12 minutes in, Alliance caught in the base. And this is the final tier 2 tower on the map. ILTW Jerax, they want to take this. And the Spirit just remnants back so he can regen his mana. Just in case. Top lane. Oh, Monkey King's hanging around as well. He's doing farming things in the jungle. He's actually getting close to the full Solar Crest. Top lane, they're going to be able to... Was the Raw used? Raw's being saved. The Infest onto the boar now as well, being controlled. But the boar, it should go down pretty soon. A couple more right clicks from the opposition boar. As Seb comes through with the Raw, this could be a little bit of trouble. He's going to be telekinesis back. Even Koivka coming in on this. But while this is happening,
is under attack.
Monkey King is pushing the mid lane. Ember Spirit is pushing the bottom lane. This is going to be the last tier 2 tower. Jerax is invis.
Radiant's top tower is
There
under
could be support from the Nature's Prophet, but he might want to be careful. He actually gets the ward. Body blocks onto Tega now as well. The invis is about to wear off. Monkey King's going to be coming in. The Avatos combo comes off, and Tega, well, Jerax having his damage stolen. It looks like Monkey King, can he do anything about this? Going to be throwing out the Wukong's man. No, the telekinesis dragged him back, but he just needs to get it a little bit further. Balance Strike comes out now as well. They are going to be able to take down Tega. A couple more right clicks should secure the jump, but he does get himself back to the shrine. The toss away, and Jerax, well, the full support isn't here. 2 on 5. 2 on 4, sorry. And OG. Will he turn this one around? The Monkey King wants to come back in. Koifka will be taking that. ILTW gets that. There's going to be the Winter's Curse. Monkey King, does he survive through this? Does not. Insania secures that kill, but it is going to cost him now Tega once again. And I'll just wait for the Cold Embrace to wear off. 21-7. Necrobucks are up now as well for the Beastmaster.
Chill, baby. That was not wise.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Jerax Boxy is in the bottom lane. Does he see him? Doesn't have the blink. But we'll see the camp being stacked. He just looks to pull the enemy creeps. Yeah, he's going to be able to farm this. Throws an avalanche out as well. Boxy's going to try and come and clean out what he can with the sandstorm. But Jerax pulling it away. The Burst Strike does come through. No TPM for the Nature's Prophet to try and go for them. So what's the reveal on Jerax with the Dust of Appearance? But it looks like No Tail's going to take this time to do a little bit of farm and go for Necrobucks of his own. Monkey King, Beastmaster, Ember Spirit already inside the Roshan pit. So ILTW picks up an Aegis. Jerax, what was stolen off him? It's going to be the Avalanche. So Avalanche comes out. Does Tega throw the one of his own? The toss up into the other now as well. Tega just being right-clicked down. Monkey King's close by. Throws at the bottom. The strike, the TP in. Cold Embrace comes out, but that just leaves him to his doom. Meanwhile, on the back lane, so there's going to be Ember Spirit running in now as well. There's going to be the Sleight of Fist. So yeah, Tega throwed out his own Avalanche, but it looks like ILTW wants to go for this, and now doesn't matter what the Rubik stole, because the Rubik is dead. Up onto the high ground, it looks like the Aegis might be used here. The Remnant doesn't get him down to the low ground, so ILTW has to run them manually. Now the Aegis will be popped. The rest of his team, though, are going to be coming in. Balance Strike comes out onto Mickey. Are they going to try and go for this? There goes the Searing Chains with the Slight Fist. But Nature's Prophet didn't TP in for the finisher. Just wants to keep the lane pressure up. And this tier 2 tower should eventually fall with the help of the siege creep now as well. Koifka though needs to be real careful. They have vision on him. The smoke breaks up onto the high ground, so they see Thompson. Thompson though is going to be able to use the shift to try and dodge out that Splinter Blast. It looks like they are still going to be able to kill off him. A neutral creep got him? Monkey King, the biggest trickster in the game, denies himself to the Ancients.
Okay, that was unexpected.
That's a big play. That denies Alliance so much gold. And now Lifestealer only just getting that Hand of Midas. When the Monkey King got the Solar Crest, he's going towards his Desolator now. It's going to be heaps and heaps and heaps of Minus Armor coming out. Or they might even go onto Mickey here. ILTW is going to be coming in with the toss. It was on to a creep. Mickey gives probably a sigh of relief on the ceremonial drums there. Boxy going towards the blink, about 20 gold away from this, but yeah. Thompson sees the rotation. There's going to be the Wukong's command flying through the Balance Strike, stolen by Tega. Tega's going to be taking a little bit of damage from this Wukong's command. But with no one from the rest of his team backing him up, this is just going to be Thompson having to run himself away. Jerax, they do see him, but they only see him alone. Although they see ILTW as well with these wards, which are about to be de-warded. Oh no, the Searing Chains comes out. That's a great catch on Koivka. Eye of the Storm, the axe is going to fly through. It's going to be the Avalanche on the back lines. Boxing though, they already take down Koivka. The dust comes out, it's going to be chased down by the creeps. They're going to be using the roar as well. So the infest, Mickey just needs to escape. The Searing Chains, Sleight of Fist catches Mickey. He's got the rage. Can he get himself back to base? And 4 heroes dead on the side of Alliance. 18 minutes in, this is going to be tier 3 tower. Going away with OG. It might even be a lane of Rax as well. Yeah, just look how quickly this is going down. And most of the ultimates back up. How long until the Wukong summon? It's about 45 seconds. So the toss comes out though. Mickey.
Dyer's bottom barracks have fallen. Dyer's bottom barracks. They're under
They're going to start on the second lane. I think OG. Do you want to take control of this game? Maybe try and end it right here, right now. All stolen, Sleight of Fist. On the low ground though, Thompson chasing Mickey away. Meanwhile, Koivka's going to try and steal some damage. It looks like with a balance strike into the Avalanche to the tots as well. Mickey. Jerax could be in a little bit of trouble. The axes fly through though. And a second set of racks. No tail, going to be burrowed straight up. Can he survive through this? The Sleight of Fist. Searing Chains going to be stolen now by the Rubik as well. Winter's Curse comes out, but it's going to be onto Ember's Spirit. Only No Tail caught by that. And now they carry on the turn around. The Sprout comes through the burrow strike on the back line, so it's going to be catching two. The buyback from the Nature's Prophet. They definitely want to be taking the second line of rocks. Thompson comes in, gets a 3-man boundless strike. Avalanche, the takedown, Tega, Searing Chains. Sleight of Fist, and burns. They use the roar. Seb uses the roar just to kill off. And the buyback has to come through from the Rubik. And now a Sprout. They're going to go for a third tier 3 tower here. Burrow strike comes through. The Infest Bomb is there. Seb's getting pretty down low. Won't be able to get himself away from that. But the Wukong command is now on Foxy caught out to the Foxy killed off. He even gets Hager as well. He bought back for this. Koivka. Well, yeah, Mickey hides himself. They fought valiantly, but 20 minutes in, OG just starting to close this game out, and Mickey nowhere to go. Even the TPs just to taunt Mickey. ILTW gonna TP himself out. Nothing to cancel this, and not enough damage by Mickey. For the tier 4 towers, the creeps are going to start on this. Insania trying to do what he can to defend. Roshan, it's at least 2 minutes before he's back alive. Alliance have just been locked into their base. And now the ultimates. 45 seconds, but the roar's back up. Nature's Wrath was just used. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. Mickey forced to use the Rage. The TP is once again, just to tease him.
They're fortified.
Ultimate's coming up pretty soon now as well. Actually, the Roar's still there. Winter's Curse, it's onto an illusion. Oh, that was a great bait, mate. And now Insania in the cold embrace. It's going to be the first one. The Roar comes through as well as the... doesn't matter. ILTW gets himself a double kill. Triple kill. Might actually be able to get himself a Rampage. Boxy, did he give it over to him? Yep. Rampage goes the way of ILTW to close out this game. GG going to be called by Alliance.
Maybe we should pause things for a bit so we find a little radiant victory.
So OG, 21 minutes into game number 1 is a best of 3, best of 5 even. Actually, I'll check on that. I'm pretty sure it is a best of 5. Okay, yeah.